Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Norway are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. And he thumps it clear. Shaw, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Scholes. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any error.
Aguero! Goal! Norway!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Norway have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's managed to get free. Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He's having a hit! There was plenty of power on that. Shaw.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Scholes. He has found a way through. Lofted in.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rice. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Koundé. No, again there's no way through. Rice. And it's Scholes. And he cuts out the supply. That is a great pick out. Rafinha. And it's Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Tries to cross. Van Dijk gets it away. That is lovely. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foot in. That has not gone well.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Baresi does well to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Diaz. Oh, there's the clearance. And he was quick to react. Scholes. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's delightful. Cross into the box. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shaw. He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard clears it away. Rice does, and the volley. Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Diaz. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Showing good feet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's a corner. Norway have their second corner now. Cruyff plays it short. Shot at goal! Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Spread to the right. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. And that should get the job done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's the throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Rafinha. Number 6, Luke Shaw. Coming onto the field. Number 19, Yamal Musiala. Number 22, Joško Gvardiol.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he's managed to gift it back. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And this is Rooney. Camavinga. Can he get onto this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitution
Thrice.
Coming on the field
Passing is crisp and
number
sharp.
14.
Now he's... It's Rooney! A wonderful effort all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Threads one in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's looking wide. He's got away. Played in by Rob. And a header! It's in! Two ahead! Late in the day! Game over, surely!
And goal scored for Norway.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Michael Owen.
Norway are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Norway have it back and can go again. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking to play him in. Danny Olmo swings in across.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Vardiol. Now it's Scholes. And he's running through. Rooney stood his ground strongly.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Jules Koundé.
And it's been given away.
Is
He's found the way
number
through.
15, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Takes the shot. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Full added minutes have
Back to
been
the keeper.
indicated.
Khan, the picture of dependability. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Musiala. And here's Rooney. Musiala. Oh, nice touch. Musiala! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And with that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... the scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Lampard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best.
Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Scholes. And he's let fly.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rice. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup for Rice. And it's Koundé. Scholes engages and forces him off the ball. So what can they make of this? In with the challenge. Yamal. And it's Scholes. And it's Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Silvestre. And that is out of play. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hazard. And it's Kukçu. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered low. Kobel deals with that nice and simple. Camavinga.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in a great position here. Rooney. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rooney. Applies the finish! It has to be Wayne Rooney! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Drogba. Rice. And Jamal. It's a good run down the right.
Oh, great feat, that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to play it through. Shaw. He's picked his way through. Now it's Rooney. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. Camavinga! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Azar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Jamal. Chance here to counter. Jamal. He is through here. And he's had it nicked away. Silvestre, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Scholes.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. So, a temporary halt to the action.
And
Well, the
now
scoreline
I'd
at
just like to
half-time, a
read
fair
out our
reflection
family
of things
members
overall,
who are
you'd have to say
celebrating their
that.
birthdays
There was
today.
certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all...
He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kukçu. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's been hooked away. Can he get on the end of this? Aguero gets into a good position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Scholes. And it's Azar. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Messi considers his options.
Rafinha. Number 10. Lamine Yamal. Coming on the field. Number 19. Yamal Musiala. Number 18. Kylian Mbappe.
much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has not gone well. Rice. That is good alertness. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Scholes gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Musiala. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Musiala. Shaw delivers. And that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again. Oh, he's all alone. And a chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Laporte getting this one clear. It's a throw-in. Rooney looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Scholes. Adams gets over and intercepts. Now it's Musiala. He's got away. Guardiola touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Plays it across. Cleared without hesitation. Ferran Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross goes in there. And he's there to belt it away. Look at the space. Shot at goal! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Manchester, decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been slung wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Kimmich is the team's great visionary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. Musiala and Guardiola. And that'll be the end of that. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Nicely shaped ball. Cafu is sporting a guilty look up. It's Snyder! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Bellingham, and he's found a way past. And this is Snyder. Snyder! Cleared without hesitation.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's a little off target.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Bellingham, and here's Aguero. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Batistuta. And this is Snyder. Oh, that's a decent chance! And this is Neymar. That's good defending, very good defending. And it's Batistuta. Picked out, chance for a shot! Off the post! Shaw can clear it away. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The cross comes in. Laporte tries to clear. Rice. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. Cafu. And here's Batistuta. And this is Aguero. Batistuta.
name.
He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Clear, goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rijkaard. Batistuta. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cafu cuts it out. Schneider. Camavinga. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Schneider. Rijkaard. And this is Aguero. Neymar. Tries a shot! Neymar! What about that one? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in... And that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Lovely feet. Yamal. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Well, that has not gone well. Shaw. It's Camavinga. Now it's Rooney. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Well, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Batistuta. That's an imaginative pass. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Aguero. And this is Batistuta. And here's Aguero. And this is Batistuta. It's Schneider!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Rooney. Rafinha. Bellingham. Oh, it's Batistuta. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Rooney. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 18.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Bellingham. He's having a hit! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Batistuta. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Musiala, and this is Scholes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Scholes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, just the keeper now. Can he finish? And it's in. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Madrid leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He might be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi tries to play it through. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk. Manchester United are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Now it's Musiala. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he cuts out the supply. Musiala is wide and looking to get onto this. He is through here. And it's Rice. Pinches it off him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Rooney. Can he latch onto this? Musiala picks it up out wide. Bellingham, a player who needs no introduction.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
We are into stoppage time. Rice. Camavinga. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And one side's gain really was one side's loss.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's found a way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rice! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's definitely onside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shot a goal! Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gently done. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
It's Rooney! It has to be! Wayne Rooney! A finish of true class!
Manchester United.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely spread. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has not gone well. Shaw. He's looking wide. Scholes. Caicedo running with the ball. Now it's Yamal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Camavinga. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Gavi. And there's green grass ahead of him. He might be in here! Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rooney. Well read, nice interception. And here's Yamal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Aims beyond the defence. Shot could shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Manchester United.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Wayne Rooney.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's got away. Now there's a... And the shot! He's got a goal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly...
Rooney! And no mistake. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Manchester United.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! It's in he goes again! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Kane really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Fenerbahce cut their deficit and tries from a long way out. Yamal, he's having a pop. Robertson. And this is Rooney. He is through here. Goes for a shot! And again. Oh, good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Van Dijk. Knocks it into space. And it's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. The second period is underway. Gavi and Caicedo, Akanji, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scholes. Now it's Rafinha. And he will... And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10. Lamine Yamal.
Scores!
Coming on the field.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than
Number
that.
18. Kylian Mbappe.
Terrific effort! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Manchester United benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Opts for safety. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's picked his way through. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Shaw with the cross. And he's taking no chances there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Rooney. And it's Gavi. Alexander-Arnold.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 9. Harry Kane.
And he's managed to gift
Number
it back.
21. Lamine Yamal. Number
Well
17.
seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number
And it's
13.
made its way to him.
Rafinha.
Lovely pass. Scholes
Coming on the field.
takes a shot. Yes! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
After 61
We knew
minutes
what was
in.
coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Paul Scholes.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's burst through. Can he get on the end of this? And he's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
After 66 minutes
I can
in.
see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Declan Rice.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
A good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Getting up there! Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Gavi tries to play it through. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no joy this time. He has found the way through. He'll try from distance. Delicious from Dani Olmo. A finish right from the top draw.
Goal score for Fenerbahce.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give...
Goes for goal!
Number 4, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 5, Declan Rice.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Moises Caicedo. Number
Now it's
3,
Scholes.
Aurelien Tchouameni.
Robertson. It's Gavi. Now it's Messi. Camavinga. Great vision. Nice interception. His
There will be
positioning
5
was spot
minutes at
on.
a time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Caicedo getting forward. And it's Scholes. And this is Rooney. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Now everyone, here is a special presentation showing just